And we are live. Welcome back to the Randomness101 Podcast.
Welcome back. This is our first
Okay,
one.
well, welcome to the Randomness101 Podcast. I'm your host, Spentaurthecentaur. I'm here with...
Walter Arceaion.
Yeah, so...
Arceaion, if you want
Arceaion. And we just decided one day, we're like, yeah, you know what? Let's make a podcast.
I haven't even known him for 2 weeks
yet. Yeah, it's only been like a month, or even less than a month that we know each other. We're just like, yeah, you know what? I like this guy. Let's make a podcast with him. So I just kind of made like a podcast topics list and everything. I got sitting here in my hand.
Let's go for it.
And so the first thing on the podcast list is just introductions, which we just did. So yeah, there's that.
There we
and
go.
then another thing is like favorite game. So like what's like I guess my like you can do yours first, I guess.
I'd say Pokemon Platinum, because I mean, I just have a fondness.
Yeah,
for that
Pokemon
game.
Platinum's great. I don't know. I don't know that that'd be my favorite one. I do like Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World's probably like.
I thought it was your Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh no, Xenoblade Chronicles is totally the best. Xenoblade Chronicles is so fun. It's such a great game. If you guys haven't played it, you should totally play it. But
play Pokemon Platinum first, though.
yeah,
You don't want to. I mean,
Pokemon Platinum is really fun.
Yeah.
No shame whatsoever. This is a great game. I hope everyone in the audience just loves the Shuba Duck we have in the background just dancing.
Full disclosure, though, we have it slowed down a little bit, so
It's
you're
normally
not
faster than
lagging.
this. Yeah, it's normally faster than this. But we just did it like a little slower because it just looked like it was going way too fast for the podcast like pace.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and did that. And so next thing on the list, I guess, is just how did we get here? And we
already covered that.
We kind of covered that. We just kind of know we work with each other, and we
work
just started
with
working with each other for like 2 weeks or something like that.
It wasn't even 2. It was like the first week, and we were just like, hey.
We're just like, you know what? Let's make like a YouTube channel podcast thing. You know, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So next on the agenda here, agenda, whatever you want to call it. I just put streaming schedule. So for me, I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming. I don't know. So
stream for now. I guess for now, streaming schedule for both of us is sort of whenever we have the time, because we both work, and our schedules are very.
let me like mention we work overnights too.
Yes.
So it's like it's really hard to find a time that like works best. We have the same days off, so that's why it works best for like podcasts and stuff like that. So we'll be able to do the podcast on time. And then, can you grab me one actually from the fridge?
Is your mouth dry from?
Yes, from talking like 90 miles an hour actually. I'm so glad we got this on the podcast. Yeah. So anyways, guys, I already have my YouTube set up, Spentaurthecentaur on YouTube, and then we have our group channel, which this is going to be uploaded to, which is just Randomness101, and then Arceaion is supposed to make a YouTube channel. We were going to do that like right after this podcast, I think.
Yeah.
So
I don't have a full channel up yet, so we'll get to that eventually.
yeah, we'll do that eventually. But yeah, my streaming schedule is just kind of like, well, you never know. I might stream like Thursday night at like, well, actually, I don't know what the Eastern Standard Time and all that is. So that's probably something that that we'll have to figure out too, because I don't know like what time zone I'd be in and all that.
Oh, hey, you should bring up a picture of what your stuff looks like right now.
Oh, my setup? Oh, you know what? I actually just realized. I don't know if did I send it in the Discord?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll have to check the Discord real quick, because I did send him a photo of just basically what I'm working with, and it's just, it's so funny because, oh, maybe I didn't. Did I?
You did. I just don't remember where you did it.
I don't know.
Yo, memes.
I don't know. Well,
is it in the other one?
just me like private messaging you. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. So, oh wait, I don't want to leak like your name. Here, I'll just go like download.
Oh, it's fine because my name isn't on there. It's just
I can
Arceaion.
just save image. What? I can just go like this and then just like.
Dude.
Can I not?
Dude, my user's just on there. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, well I'm not trying to like. Jeez, I can't even drag it over. The screen's just like blocking it. Anyways, I'll figure out a way to show up this picture.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's basically the setup that we're looking at right now. So I've got like my monitor on the side stand here. I'm sitting in the chair, and currently like the mic's just over by the Razer Tartarus over there somewhere, and then my bed's over here somewhere, and the Arceaion's just sitting on it because we don't have like a proper like setup yet. So
you'll probably hear some reverb and echoing over here from all that, but
yeah. So that's how that's happening and all.
For those of you that are just listening, this part made absolutely no sense, but who cares? That's fine.
Was that the first awkward silence? That wasn't even long.
No, it wasn't very long.
It wasn't even that long. You just laughed.
It wasn't even an awkward silence. Whenever we're by ourselves, we have everything to talk about.
Okay, another thing on this list here. I said nothing political because we've discussed whenever we first were talking about making this podcast.
Oh, yeah, we might as well just cover political topics right here, right now in the first episode.
Well,
we don't care about politics. We do not care. At most, the only thing we want to do is start a political party that literally is, we don't give a fuck. And the votes will be split from that party to both evenly. Both parties that are running or whatever.
Oh, you know what? We should have mentioned at the beginning of the podcast. This is probably going to be like a PG-13 podcast.
Yeah.
Because we will be like cursing every now and then and stuff. But, like, not really that much, I guess.
Fuck.
Yeah, so... So, yeah.
Not
I guess...
much to talk about.
So, favorite pizza flavor?
Ooh.
That was another thing I had on the list.
Oh, yeah, I think we talked about this before.
Did we? Well, we talked about this at work before.
Yeah, but I guess we can cover it again. So, if any of you have been to CC's Pizza, there's that dessert pizza. And it's actually...
Are we counting dessert pizzas, though, or are we just counting, like, the flavor, like, the meats and, like, 3 cheese, 3 meat, all that?
Do you want to
Because dessert pizzas they're kind of their own thing.
I guess they are.
You know, because, like, the CC's brownie pizza, that's kind of like just brownies.
I've never had a brownie pizza.
Oh, well, I guess that's just brownies. I don't know. What were you going to say, though? Just with, like, normal?
So with normal favorite, it's a Supreme. It's definitely Supreme. As long as it doesn't have mushrooms. Fuck mushrooms.
Dude, I gotta say the same for me here. I really like Supreme. Supreme or, like, 3 meats. Like... 3 meat's pretty good too.
I'll give you that one.
Like bacon does belong on pizza. I don't care what people say. I mean,
bacon belongs on pizza.
Bacon
does not belong on pizza. Do not put your ranch on your pizza.
Dude, bacon belongs with a lot of things. Oh, you know what happened? Actually,
bacon.
So I know I've been like talking at like 90 miles an hour, and I kind of feel bad for talking so fast in y'all's ears and just you guys just looking at us like, geez, these guys are like going super fast with the conversation and everything. Yeah. I'm looking deep into Arceaion's eyes right now.
Side note, neither of us are gay.
Yeah, no, we're both straight here. But
we make a lot of gay jokes and
we're going a little off topic here. Back to what I was saying.
This is randomness, man. Who said we need a topic?
At my old job, I worked at fast food, and one of the customers like was talking to me and everything. And he's like, "You should be on a radio show or something."
Well,
like he liked my voice. He liked my voice that much that I should be on a radio show or something. And I'm just like, you know what? I could be. And that's where. And now look at us over here with a podcast with like a snowball mic I bought for $40 at Best Buy.
Right after going out and eating together.
Yeah. So another thing. First legit video. I don't know what our first legit video is. We're still kind of contemplating that right now. We've been considering Minecraft.
We've got a few things going. We want to capitalize on the big Minecraft popularity thing that's going on with kids.
Yeah, because Minecraft's like popping off right now, like insanely well.
Yeah, but we also want to do some other stuff. I don't want to say too much because, jinx it all, but we're still working on it. We'll see. We'll see what we get.
Yeah, we'll come out with a video. I don't know what video.
Remember I said I had 2 flash drives? 2 flash drives. I don't know which one you gave me that had the stuff on it.
Well, it's okay. You got one of them on another one. I was just giving him some ROMs and stuff, you know, just the actual Game Boy Advance cartridges. We're not doing anything illegal over here.
Nah, it's just ROM hacks.
Okay.
So here's the interesting thing. ROM hacks aren't actually considered illegal.
Well, if you had the game at one point, I think.
If you had the game at one point. But if you didn't have the game, it is considered illegal. It's so weird. Like
it's the laws. The laws with ROMs are so very much like.
Well, it's the
they can't really control it. That's what it is.
Well, the problem is that technology moved so fast. We just don't have rules for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like, well, yeah, just don't do it, and people still do it anyways. Like, there's nothing you can really do. ROM hacks, though, I feel like ROM hacks shouldn't be hit and everything, because ROM hacks are kind of like a twist on like what they normally are.
Oh yeah,
you know,
they should be different.
So, yeah,
fascinating.
Very. You're supposed to say another word. We're supposed to go like back and forth here.
I don't.
One word at a time.
Marco.
What?
Marco.
Oh, I never played that game as a kid. They could never find me.
That's the best comeback I've ever heard. Oh, we gotta edit that part out though.
No, we'll keep it. We're keeping this entire thing.
Oh no!
I hope you realize I'm keeping this entire thing.
Oh no!
This is just going straight up to YouTube.
Oh no! Unedited videos.
Yeah,
here,
no.
folks.
Well, the podcast is gonna be unedited because it's just continuous strain of talking.
Oh yeah.
So, so like after first legit video, I just put like favorite YouTubers, and that's kind of a tough one. I have a lot of YouTubers I watch.
Had it been a few years back, I think I've said this before. Had it been a few years back, I probably would have chosen like Minilad or something like that. But with all the stuff that happened to him, you don't look it up if you don't know. But if you do know, you can. I don't care.
You know what's kind of crazy?
What?
We've gone like through most of my topics and it's only been 12 minutes.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, we need to think of some quick. Either that or just like start telling stories and everything.
I'm for telling stories.
Yeah, good thing you're for telling stories because actually one of my topics was about a story that you told me.
Oh, what was
it?
The
internet apocalypse at a local school in Texas. I wrote that down because I was like, that's so funny. I should totally mention that.
I was hoping we would save this for a later podcast episode, but we don't have anything to talk about.
I like wrote it on the list because I was like, we could save it for something else. But
I might as well. Well, I guess we should run down a few things first about my school. My school.
His old school and everything. We're both graduated. I'm actually 22.
I'm 21.
I'm 21 over here, so we're legal age of drinking and all that. So you never know.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're not drinking though.
Yeah, no, we're completely sober.
This is how we are. This is legitimately how we are.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe that. No one's gonna believe that we're just sober because I'm over here talking like a maniac and everything, and you're over here cracking up laughing at me.
I'm not on any drugs, officer. I swear.
Oh man.
No, but back. So my school was messed up. Like there was a lot of shit.
It wasn't the nicest area.
It wasn't the nicest.
Let's point that out. And it was also kind of like in Texas, so it was kind of like.
Well, it's not even about Texas.
Was it towards the border or was it like higher up on Texas?
I don't really want to say that because they could find out where we are from that.
Yeah, you know what? You guys don't get to know that.
Sorry.
You're not cool enough. You don't get to know that.
But no, my school was pretty messed up. So just know that there was a lot of problems.
Sorry, choking on the water over here. Okay, I'm sorry. I completely interrupted you.
That's fine.
Continue what you were saying.
There was a lot of problems. But one of the problems was that the school had, I guess, favoritism, you could say. They put you in a box. And if you left that box, you got in trouble. So behavior was something they were very strict about. It wasn't in the terms of like, oh, you backtalk a teacher and you'll get in trouble, except for certain instances. And I just so happened to get put in a class with one of those instances. And so I backtalk a teacher or something happens. I don't remember. And I get sent out to this little room it was considered the third computer lab, but it was a spot where they put all the broken computers and all the stuff that was just messed up. And the thing is, most of them weren't even broken, like, severely. It was just our maintenance crew was absolute shit.
So, like, what do you mean, like, by broken? Like, some of them are broken, or were they just, like, keyboards are missing keys and stuff? Because I know that there's some schools and stuff that just, keyboards are just missing keys. Kids like to pull them off and stuff. That used to be a common thing at my school.
Keyboards missing keys. Like, say the screen flickered on occasion.
Oh, yeah, because the cables are, like, bad or something.
Yeah, they would take the whole entire monitor and all the cables and everything, and they just rip it out.
I also hope you know that I'm kind of interrupting you and, like, adding to the conversation just to add on to the time and everything. I don't want to feel like we're trying to kill too much time here. But
well, I'm telling the story to the audience, but it's also good to have someone to clarify things and have me go back and explain
back to the story. You're at this, like, computer lab and everything with, like, crappy computers and stuff.
So it was me and, like, 2 other guys. Because we'd all pissed off the teacher, we'd all backtalked. So it was me, my friend, and I think another guy. And there's supposed to be an office monitor in this particular room because none of the PCs work and everyone has to, they want to make sure everything works just fine. But, so what happens is we're all pissed off, so we just start unplugging cables. And we weren't going to do anything. It wasn't even supposed to do anything.
I mean, like, that's kind of like a low tier, like, punishment sort of thing. Like, oh, you're just like, well, I wouldn't say it's like low tier, but like you're just kind of like unplugging keyboards and just unplugging all that stuff. That's an easy fix. You just plug it back in.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten in trouble for that. But anyway, we weren't supposed to mess with the we're supposed to just, like, sit in there and think about what you did type scenario. But we were just pissed off. And
you ever had to, like, sit in the corner and just stare at a wall and just think about what you did?
My parents used to do that to me all the time.
My parents used to do that to me all the time, too. We'd always have, like, 2 specific corners.
Me and my brother poking at a wall.
Me and my brother used to fight all the time, and we'd always be sent to, like, 2 different corners and stuff. And the entire time I would just, like, because I wear glasses and stuff, but the entire time I would just be, like, pushing my glasses up against, like, the thing, just like, oh, I hate this so much. Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyways, back to your story.
Quit saying back to the story. Just let me do that anyway.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Anyways, so when we get out of this classroom, and this story is taking forever to tell, but anyway, the long of it is, we got put in trouble. We started unplugging stuff because we were angry and we were just trying to express ourselves in a pissed off manner.
Don't like sum it up because we need the content.
I'll explain, but we keep sidetracking here and I need to tell this story. So yeah, at this point we've unplugged everything, including this one specific power outlet, and it was an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, an Ethernet cable just in the wall.
Yeah,
and stuff.
It was literally just in the wall. We didn't even think it went to anything. So, just from that one sentence, so many red flags just shot up. But yeah, so yeah, that when the bell rang, because no one comes to get you when you're in trouble. They just don't give a shit. So
yeah,
when the bell rings, you just leave. So we leave, and everyone's all, like, kind of confused or upset or happy because
like
halfway through the class, the internet for the entire school went out.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the day, and I think maybe like the very next one, there was no internet at the school, and they were calling people in to fix it, and they just couldn't.
They just had a bad IT department that didn't know what to do.
No, I don't even think it was a bad IT department. They just didn't know that plug was there, and it turns out that was the plug. I got in trouble like 2 days later, and I was like, this plug, all this stuff is still plugged in or unplugged, so I think I'll plug it in. So I start plugging stuff back in, and I plug in that cable, and then everything comes back.
Like the internet's just all back for
a week the internet is just back. Turns out that we'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know. My brain just short circuited there.
Oh well, you're at the part where like you plug it back in.
Oh yeah.
And then the internet's back on.
Yeah. So
but you went back.
I'll tell that. So yeah, after that, I pretty much realized pretty quick that one Ethernet cable controlled the entire internet for the school.
Like the whole server and everything.
Yes.
Like.
It's ridiculous.
So eventually you got in trouble again.
Yes, I got in trouble again. I backtalked this specific teacher who, you know that police officer that goes and they patrol your school,
like
and all that.
The like school security guard or whatever.
It wasn't a school security guard. He was a guy that came and he checked on the school and all that. It was like
there's a word for that. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't.
But
either.
that guy.
In the comments, tell us what that police officer is called.
Just mention it in the comments.
Yeah, just mention it in the comments. We'll see it.
Because I know there's like a proper name, but we're just saying school police officer or whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, I mouth off to a teacher that he's having sex with.
Yeah. And he gets angry at you.
He gets angry, and because he's angry, the principal is now angry because, well, the policeman's angry. So I get sent to ISS for the rest of the year. And note that this is like halfway through the school year. So I'm like, all right, if you're going to fuck me over, then I will fuck all of you over. So the very next day, the day I'm supposed to go to ISS, I sneak into the school early before they start letting students into the back and all that. You know how it is. They have you up at the front, and they don't let you go back to the...
Yeah, like whenever everybody just starts to arrive and everything. Also, I kind of want to mention this. His school was one of those schools that has like metal detectors and stuff to prevent from weapons. He had a very sketchy school. I was just the opposite. My school was very laid back for the most part.
Yes, I was in a very...
And I wasn't in like very much of like a sketchy like areas as you were. So,
so anyway, I sneak back there to the computer room, and I unplug the Ethernet cable, but I don't unplug it all the way. I do it like to where if you were to look at it and not really closely examine it, you'd think, oh, it's plugged in. So it was kind of obvious, but it wasn't too obvious. The cord wasn't laying there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I pretty much unplugged it, and it turns out that Ethernet cable didn't just go to my school; it went to the entire school district. So, for half a school year, an entire school district had no internet because I unplugged one cable.
Yep.
And
like I said, internet apocalypse at local school.
There you go. And I plugged it back in on the very last day just because.
Just to because you felt bad because you kind of
No, I didn't
wasn't
even feel
bad.
bad.
It was just you're like, oh well, they're never gonna find this. I better fix it.
They're
for
never
them.
gonna find out how to fix it. And I actually did pass that secret down to. Because this was middle school, so what, like 8th grade? So I passed it down.
Well, don't say the name of who you passed it down to.
I'm not going to say who. I'm just saying I passed it down to the 7th graders who would become 8th graders. So I hope that wherever this... Well, I hope that in my... I don't want to say the location. I hope that some little school district in Texas is enjoying internet outages out the wazoo... Because that secret is passed down.
You would hope that, like, well, I don't know if you would hope because you didn't really like that school that much.
Oh, no.
But, like, someone's got to have, like, figured that out by now. Like, it's been a few years.
Oh, I
stuff.
doubt it. The IT people and the maintenance people were about as competent as a brick.
Cool. Cool.
And I'm not saying a collection of bricks, because then they might actually be a little smarter, do something. Nah, I'm talking about one brick that's like in the middle of the ocean and able to do anything.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking around the room, just thinking about topics, honestly, because I've got a few, and I'm not gonna like stop this video after like 25 minutes we're at right now.
Lord, we're at 25
Yeah,
minutes.
no, we're only at 25 minutes. I'm planning on making this an hour long for our first episode and everything.
Yeah.
Our other ones we might. I kind of want to keep it an hour each, but if we're short on content, we may make it like a little shorter than that. Yeah, but we also have a few video ideas that I just kind of have down. I'm not gonna say all of them. These are just ones that like I thought of. I'm not mentioning that one. I'm not mentioning that one that you're thinking of. But no, I was going to teach you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And
yes.
Because I myself am a avid Yu-Gi-Oh! Player and stuff. I go to
Spentaurthecentaur over here is a major Yu-Gi-Oh! fan.
Yeah, I might be making Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos on my channel. Like my channel, I'm not gonna be tied down to one specific like game or something like that. I mean, if something's popping off, I'm gonna be playing that a lot more. But that's just because it's popping off. But
speaking of things that will be popping off. The indie development scene is something we're going to be visiting a lot.
Oh yeah, we're going to do a whole series on that. We're going to do like episodes of just like indie games that we'll play.
Indie game after indie game.
Like I know we're going to play Duck Game eventually. And,
that's going to be a blast. What was that one game that you played as the bullet and you shot guns?
What? You played as the bullet and you shot guns?
I sound drunk, but no, that's a legitimate
we're
game.
all sober over here. It's only...
Yeah.
It's not even hit, like late, I guess.
What
I don't know.
time is it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, well...
It's 5:28. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah,
Sun is high.
So, next up, I guess... What?
I sound so drunk. I'm just over here laughing.
Well, yeah, because we're talking. We gotta have topics about the podcast. So.
Oh man.
Anyways, I just want to point out the reason that Shuba Duck is the background, is because
it's a good meme.
It's my favorite meme of all time, next to my original meme of Spentaurthecentaur, and B, I was messing around with OpenShot, which is the video editor I use. And I was just kind of figuring out if I could do like a let's play with showing Arceaion's screen and my screen at the same time, and like I ended up like testing it with Shuba Ducks, and I sent it to Arceaion, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this should be our podcast background," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Well, we talked about it before. We talked about it at work.
Yeah, we talked a lot about this stuff at work, but there's also like on the drive back.
Oh my gosh! What was that thing? What was the car? It was a Ford.
Salvia. A Ford. It was a Chevy.
No, it was a Ford.
I don't know, but I just saw Salvia in the on like the name. You know, where on the back of a car it shows like the logo of what it is. So like a Chevy, and then it shows a name. Like whatever.
It was like a Shelvia or something.
A Shelvia, and I thought it said Salvia for a second, and I was like, that's a drug, right?
No.
I thought Salvia was, because I thought, like... also, I just want to point out, I'm an avid listener to the Misfits podcast, so shout out to them. Love those guys. They're hilarious. But, no, I thought, Salvia was, a sort of, isn't... I thought it was, some sort of, synthetic, marijuana or something.
Salvia...
He's Googling it right now on his phone.
Salvia divinorum?
Divinorum?
Is a plant species that...
So you can smoke it. I'm going to Google this now because you're...
Transient psychoactive properties.
So
the leaves are consumed by chewing, smoking, or a tea. Yeah, it's a fucking drug.
So it is a drug. I thought it was. I thought I heard it. I thought I heard something about that.
Yep, apparently that's a drug. Wow, now we're talking about drugs.
I don't know how that happened, but back to... Anyways, we don't... I don't do any drugs. The most drugs I do is alcohol. So I just want to point that out real quick.
Don't drink, kid, drive.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. Point that out. Shout out, Mom. Love you. She's probably not going to be listening to this.
Oh, she'll probably find it one day.
And one day. I hope she never does, but one day.
I hope my parents never find this because they don't even know I'm making this.
Yeah, no, neither do mine. I meant we're I live on my own and everything, and I just figured I'll just do this. But no, I actually did have a YouTube channel before this, and it was about the Ouya game console and stuff, and it was me playing games and everything.
Oh yeah, check out that because it's linked in the.
No, it's not going to be linked in the description.
Link it in the description.
I made that channel when I was 12. That was so cringe. It was so cringe.
Go find his stuff and then link it to
it. I mean, I'm gonna link our current channels. I'm gonna link what our current channels are.
Find his old channel and link videos of himself.
No, please don't. Please don't. I regret. I tried privating most of those videos and stuff, but my computer was too slow at home and everything. So
well, you got
I don't know. I need a private. I need a private
now. You got no
now.
Excuse now.
I just kind of like figured. I'm like, you know what? Like if
there
people,
we go. See,
if people find them, they find them.
This is what always pops up on my screen.
Oh yeah, his laptop has a charging problem where it just does not charge.
Yeah, it's balls.
It's he's supposed to get one on Friday, so we're like
I'm getting my paycheck on Friday. I'll be able to buy.
It's Thursday, so I mean tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow
he's getting a PC. Oh, well, not a PC.
Well, just like a new laptop for now.
Jinx.
Yeah, he's getting a new laptop for now, and like I'm using. You guys saw my setup. It's horrid. So
we'll be spending our money to get some new.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I spent like a good $50 on a snowball mic right here. So
he said we just got back and decided to record this.
Yeah, well, we originally planned for today for the day that we could record and everything because we're both off today. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a mic because I was testing. I was working on a video and I was also like testing it. Just to see like how well the mic on my headset works. It's total crap. It doesn't work. It doesn't work well at all.
Oh, by the way, he didn't know how to mod Minecraft.
No, I knew how to mod Minecraft. Don't tell them
lies. You had no idea how to mod.
Well, okay. Well, back whenever it was using Mojang accounts and everything, I knew how to do it.
Mojang? It's Mojang.
Whatever.
I'm going to make fun of that.
But like, I knew how to do it back then. But they're migrating all the accounts to Microsoft, so
they've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was using, what is it? The Nexus?
Tekkit, whenever that was around?
Technic.
Technic launcher, yes. The Technic launcher.
So, okay, here's a question for our fans. How many of you out there know what the Minecraft Technic launcher is?
Jeez, you guys, you're just making them leave so many comments, aren't you? You're just leaving, like, comments and comments. I hope you realize, I'm going to be, also, if you came from Reddit, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna be like spamming this in Reddit chats and stuff, trying to get views. Because I know some YouTubers and stuff used to do that.
Don't be that kind of guy.
I don't know. I might. I may not. We'll see.
Don't be that guy.
But what if it's like r/podcast? That makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like if it's r/podcast, I'll put it in there. I'll put it in r/podcast or r/YouTube since this is going on YouTube. So, yeah.
Leave a comment on all of the videos.
Just comment on like.
This is our first one, so we don't have anything really.
Yeah, no. This is actually going to be the first video we upload or podcast episode video, whatever you want to call it, that we're ever uploading on all three of the channels. So we're gonna have Arceaion's channel, we're gonna have my channel, and we'll have the group channel. And the group channel is where all the podcasts will be. We may have some collaborative stuff on here. But for the most part, it's gonna be quit messaging me through the Microsoft Notepad on your laptop over there.
It's not even Microsoft. It's just a normal Notepad.
Well, it's whatever comes with the laptop and stuff. He's over here like stating like, "Oh, since I'm a centaur, I'm a furry." That's not the case at all.
He's not a furry. I mean, I'm literally
I don't classify as a furry. For the main reason that I was creating a lab, and we'll go into my backstory like one of these days. We'll talk like completely about my backstory.
Yeah, he's a legitimate centaur.
But I'm a created centaur. I was created from a man, so like I wasn't originally one. So that's why I'm not a furry. That's why I don't fall into that category. I can't believe you even brought that up on the first podcast episode. Okay, we've killed Arceaion over here. He's cracking up laughing. Honestly, I thought I would slip up and say your real name for a while, but like I've gotten used to saying Arceaion now.
Yeah,
my real name's Spencer, so like Spentaur, Spencer. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's hard for
Spentaur.
Like I made the channel just knowing that like, oh well, you guys are gonna know my name is Spencer. You won't know my last name though, so.
His name is Centaur. That's literally his last name.
Yeah. Spentaur the Centaur. My middle name is the. Don't judge. But yeah, so back to video ideas, because I've been wanting. We talked about that for maybe 5 seconds, and then like you went on like a tangent and stuff, and that's what I hope to do. So
many tangents.
But like back to teaching you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh and all. So basically, the way that I was planning on doing that was just there's this pack opener simulation thing that is on I don't know, you can Google it and everything, but it's like a pack simulation opener, and so I was going to do that, and we just open like 24 packs of like the boxes going in chronological order, kind of like what whoever watches SEMO, whatever what SEMO and Nim do, shout outs to them, I watch them as well. But it's just
so am I gonna be the guy that does a bunch of
well, we're gonna do it in order, so you're gonna learn the game as we play.
No, I was gonna say, am I gonna be the one that always has people spam the comments, and you're gonna be the one that always shouts people out?
Well, I guess I've shouted out. Let's see. I've shouted out the Misfits. Why are you showing me people T-posing on toilets? I mean, I've shouted out. SEMO, Nim, and the Misfits, like podcasts and stuff. Like, honestly, if you haven't like seen their podcast, you should watch this one first, and then watch theirs. What are you doing? T-pose Halo theme song in a school bathroom. Oh my gosh.
Let's bring it up on your stuff and we can watch it.
If I can hold on.
Can we record our audio?
Well, we're recording our audio right now. I don't know. I think it's just to the also, I hope you guys like that background. I play Drytrons and Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know. We'll stick to that for now.
I wanted to show T-posing me. I'm okay. So legitimately, both he and I are.
We'll show memes later.
We are old-fashioned memers, though. We're not like the new shit.
What are you talking about? TikTok's like the lit, dude. TikTok's lit, or as they call it these days, bussin'.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm just kidding.
Stop.
The only reason
I always thought we would be those kinds of people that were hip with the kids, but no, just stop.
What are you talking about? TikTok's okay. The
I'm
only
out,
reason.
I'm out.
No, come back. The only reason I installed TikTok was I was in a room with some of my friends, and like all of them were on TikTok except for me. Except for me, and I
don't like.
And they've already seen all my memes, so I'm just like, okay, well, what do I do now at this situation? And I was just like, I guess I'll download TikTok.
You want to know what you do?
By the way, we are never making TikTok videos. I want to point that out really clear right now. We are never making TikTok videos. Sorry, headphone listeners. I just killed your ears. I hope did you even see that?
This is what you do.
The troll face?
No, you just troll. If at that point, if everyone is... Oh my god, that's the most horrifying... Which is more horrifying? That
okay, they can't see that. That's unfair. That's unfair. They can't see that.
But you can see it, so you can...
Next time we do this, I'm going to give you control of, like, the browser and stuff, so you can show them, like, memes and everything while we're talking.
I will just look up random memes.
Wow, we're at 40 minutes, so we're doing pretty good.
Hey!
We're doing pretty good. Oh, okay, so you're holding a watch right now. You know what watches do? They tell time.
No shit, Sherlock.
But, no, I was actually looking into getting a smartwatch.
Oh, dude. So, I got story time. So, here's the thing about me. I got a lot of good stories, but some of them I just can't say because they're not really appropriate.
Yeah, we're not going to mention all of them.
Even for PG-13 audience, it's not that appropriate.
Well, I don't know if the F-bomb is appropriate for PG-13, but we'll count it. What?
If what?
I said I don't know if the F-bomb's appropriate for PG-13, but we'll count it.
I have heard 13-year-olds cuss at their parents.
Yeah, you know what?
So hard that sailors blush. Wow, that S was harsh.
Blush.
So anyway, story time here. This watch is actually something, like, I actually picked this out when I didn't want my birthday present. So
really?
my parents had bought me this really nice smartwatch, and I have a thing where I don't really like smartwatches. I don't know what it is.
You just don't like. Do you not just like the fact that you have to charge them? Is that what it is? Because I could see that as a thing.
No.
Because that's just another thing you have to charge. I hate having to charge everything.
Well, I hate having to charge everything too. But no, it wasn't that. It was just, I don't don't know. I just don't like smartwatches.
See, you'd rather put like AA batteries in something instead of just charging it, right?
No, this is solar. So.
Oh, it's a solar powered watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty dope.
But yeah.
Well, I don't have an iPhone, so like a smartwatch isn't really an option for me.
Yeah, so. Well, they got me this really nice. It was like an Apple Watch or whatever, but it was really, really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you make them return it?
No, I was like, yeah. They saw me open it, and they were like, "Don't you like it?" And I was like, "Well, I don't particularly like smartwatches." And they're like, "Well, what do you want?" And I was like, I want a real watch." And they were like, "That is a real watch." I was like, "No, I want a."
Like just a normal,
yeah,
two hands, the ones that half this generation can't read.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't. So I guess I'm a bit old fashioned. I have a freaking pocket watch, and this thing is like,
nothing wrong with that.
This is.
I like pocket watches.
Old school, wind up pocket watch. It's got some good stuff on it.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I got a chain. I normally wear it to special events. I actually considered wearing it today because it was kind of a special event. But,
oh, yeah? Yeah. Wait, you didn't wear it today?
No, because my pocket watch... This pocket right here, so...
In jeans, you have, like, the big pocket, and then you have the small pocket.
The small pocket is actually called a pocket watch pocket. And
that's kind of weird. I've never thought about that. I'd always thought it was for lighters or something.
No, this pocket is a holdover from when pocket watches were around. And so there's pants that have two loops right here. So there's the two loops in front.
So yeah, next to the right of the belt, like the belt buckle, there's like the two loops.
Yeah, and they have it on this side too.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, it's the double loop pants. Those double loops, one of them is actually supposed to go for the pocket watch chain to link up to. So, say someone tried to steal your pocket watch, they would pull it out of your pocket, they'd run,
they'd like pull your jeans with you.
Yeah, and pull the jean and get their attention, so you could grab onto the person and pull them back, and get your watch back.
That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that that's what the actual chain was for with pocket watches.
Yeah,
like I knew like of the aesthetic of pocket watches, and I find them very interesting. I'd like to get one eventually, but
I'll get you one if we do this for a full year and get 1,000 subscribers, at minimum 1,000. 1,000.
Let's try to get 1 million likes on this video.
No,
we already discussed. That's very unlikely. Like the most, like we're probably gonna get a like, and it's gonna be mine.
Yeah, but anyway, this isn't me plugging subscribe or anything like that. No, just
in
general.
No, subscribe, please subscribe. We need the subscribers. We have 0. We are starting off from scratch.
But if this channel does get 100 subscribers, or not 100,
if it gets big enough to where we make money, is what you're saying.
No, not even if it makes money. If we get 1,000 subscribers, even if we don't make any money off this channel, and if we make it a year,
I mean,
I will buy you a pocket watch, and I will buy you an ornate, like detailed one. I'll buy you what you want.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But no, like that'll be our 1,000 subscriber celebration thing. We can like hang it on the wall.
I'm gonna have to get you something then. Nah. Like if you're getting me a pocket watch, I'm gonna get you something too. Nah. Like whenever we reach like 1,000 subscribers or something, that's gonna be our next. No, our first benchmark is 10 subscribers. If we could get 10 subscribers, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Like we have 3, but it's already like people that we know.
Just 5 subscribers. Just
5. Well, 5 subscribers is also. I don't know.
We'll do 5 subscribers as our first benchmark, then 10, then 100, and then we'll go to 1,000.
When's our next podcast going to be, actually? We never really discussed the schedule. Every 2 weeks or every week?
I would say, alright, so...
Because I know eventually we'll have more projects going on and everything. We'll have multiple videos making. But to start off, like, this is our first video.
So upload schedule is going to be a little,
it's going to be a little off for the first part because
it's gonna be off.
This is going to release, and then our next video will probably be next week.
Right? Yeah, probably sometime next week.
So like 7 days from now.
Yeah.
7 days from whenever this is uploaded. And I hope to get this uploaded tonight. Like I said, I'm not going to be editing it.
It's literally just gonna be the Shuba duck. And
dude, it's just like, you know what? There's nothing to edit. It's just a Shuba duck. I hope no one's copyrighted the Shuba Duck.
I'll look that up right now.
Like, I don't want to get copyright claimed. If so, I have to edit this and just, like, put a different video over it or something. Or just the image or something.
How do you spell Shuba Duck?
S-H-U-B-A. I have searched that at least 15 different times. Yeah. So I really hope... Yeah, I hope he's not... Like, look at the guy. He's over there dancing. He's got his hat flipping. Moving his tail. Winking. Like, I hope he's not. He can't be... Is he copyright claimed? I really hope he's not. I can't
see any.
I mean, I know people have made, like, thousands of videos on YouTube. This is just a 10-hour video that's 4K. That's...
Oh, wait, hang on.
It's from Cast Toast.
To comically portray this comparison, no, it was created by a fan artist by the name of Suzuki Kenta.
Suzuki Kenta? So it's like a... Okay, well, shout out to her, because she literally created the best meme of all time.
Created a comical animation that quickly became a popular meme. Hololive fans...
Can you read?
Apparently not.
Apparently not out loud. I could always read, but, like, reading out loud, it took me forever to figure out how to read out loud.
Hololive
especially
fans
in front of a
nicknamed
mic.
the duck Shuba Duck or Shuba Duck, which comes from Shubara's habit of saying Shuba when excited. Huh. I don't know who Shubara is.
Okay. Well, I just need to know if it's copyright claim.
I don't think it is. It doesn't
look shout out to... Scroll back up. I want to see her name. I want to shout out her. Shout out to Suzuki Kenta for creating the Shuba Duck, because we all love it. Yes. Very much so.
I do quite enjoy the Shuba Duck. And I've seen... hang on.
I was discussing with him an idea of just, like, adding a Shuba Duck every episode. So it's like the first Shuba Duck is just, like, big, like this one, and then we split it in half. Well, not split it in half. That sounds really bad. No, we just move them. We move them, like, to where they're next to each other. I'm just gonna take it as a no. I've seen so many videos on YouTube that use the Shuba Duck. I just wanted something in the background that's, like, playing, so that our audience doesn't just, like, think, like, oh, hey, like, they're just talking over a black screen and stuff. Like, that's boring. We gotta have something interesting in the background.
Here we are. I found it. I have found it. It's the most adorable...
Okay. He brought up a...
I know who this is. It's from TC...
A Huey Mewtwo Shuba Duck thing, where it's just, like, Mew and Mewtwo dancing, and it's honestly, like, hilarious. Like, if you look it up on Google Images...
it took me a while to find it. It's by... It's on the DeviantArt account of TC-96, and he does the Huey Mewtwo series. It's a comic series, and I follow him on Tumblr. Yes, I use Tumblr.
Speaking of comic series, we're shouting out, like, so many YouTubers right now.
I'm shouting out Tumblr.
Jeez, we're shouting out just so many people in general. Like, I don't know if we should be shouting out people, but we're shouting out so many.
Maybe next episode we won't shout out as many people.
Yeah, probably not.
I think this is just, celebrate. It's our first big chapter.
It's our let's just announce the people that, like, got us here. Oh, we never discussed my favorite YouTuber.
I don't even think we discussed my favorite YouTuber.
Okay, well, what's yours?
So, I think I was originally going to say, like, if it was a few years back, I'd say Mini Lad, but that was before all the stuff. I think now it's Markiplier.
Yeah.
I really liked him. In fact, Markiplier was the first big... I got to pull that off because that's distracting me.
He's over here with his laptop just, like, pulling up another, like... Every memes ever to exist.
I am a meme lord. Well, I was a meme lord.
They still exist.
I'm an old meme lord.
Continue. What's your favorite YouTuber? We haven't gotten the answer. The people want to know.
Markiplier.
Okay, yeah, there you go, kids.
He was like my first YouTuber I ever really subscribed to.
There you go,
I subscribed to him on his original channel. Yes, Markiplier actually had an original channel. I would have to go back and look for it. But something happened, and he got banned from that channel. So he made Markiplier, and the rest is history.
Okay, back to me. I've been wanting to say my favorite YouTuber for a long time now. I feel bad for not being able to shout him out. You've been talking. We've been talking a lot. We've been working off each other. Hey, no, that's what podcasts are for. He tried to hit me with a water bottle.
It's empty.
But, so my favorite YouTuber, and this is honestly just kind of, well, it's not really, like, tough for me. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch, like, I watch more YouTube than I upload. My last channel had, like, 100.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like, well, we just now started, but, like, I watch a lot of small ant, point crow, and, like, Alpha Rad. Alpha Rad's gotta be my favorite. I think my, like, inspiration for making YouTube videos in the first place, like, the guy that got me started to make my first channel, the guy that made me want to do it, was probably Captain Sparkles, because I watched him back whenever he had, like, 100,000 subscribers. Oh. And I was like 10 or something at the time.
There was Captain Sparkles, and then
okay, we're shouting at too many people. We just want to shout out our favorites.
No, I'm talking about Minecraft stuff right now. There was Captain Sparkles, and then there was who was the other guy? It wasn't Captain Sparkles, but they had like a similar skin. Sky Does Minecraft.
Oh yeah, Sky Does Minecraft.
So
he was really like,
he's still in there, isn't he?
I don't think he uploads. Well, maybe he might. I don't know. He's been off and on, but I know he for a while I just did not watch him because of how many F-bombs he dropped. Like it was like,
oh yeah, he dropped.
It was very much like a ton. It was like at least 40 or 50 an episode.
Yeah. But then again, he did some pretty...
So, we're closing in within, like, the last 9 minutes of the podcast, actually. So, I'm kind of glad that we were able to, like, continuously talk for a good 51 minutes so far. Right. Like, is there anything, like... I'm trying to think... I mean, first off...
We're winding down from our first podcast. Well, so, closing statements...
We don't have to do closing statements yet. We've still got 9 minutes.
Fair enough.
So, let's say, what's your favorite Atari game? Favorite Atari game? Oh. Like, original, like, just Atari 2600. We'll go with that. Mine's definitely Centipede. I love Centipede. Centipede was so fun.
You know, I don't think it was ever... It was this...
Do you ever play any? My dad has an Atari.
I have a few... I haven't played any on an Atari, but I have played a few Atari games. The thing is, I don't remember what that...
Adventure?
No.
Shoots.
It was probably Space Invaders.
Space Invaders was fun. Yeah. But I just saw my Atari like flashback in my closet up there, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ask him like, hey, what's your favorite Atari game? Because
what was that one game? Oh, I don't even remember.
Do you not? You're supposed to remember. That's what human beings do. Well, and then occasionally forget.
No, it was just because the name was really...
Type it was on the computer.
Yeah. It was just because the name was really, really crazy.
Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer?
No, it was just a very complicated game that was hard to say. And I'm trying to find it right now.
Was it E.T.? It was totally E.T.
Oh, fuck E.T. That game single-handedly caused the game crash of 83.
Okay, contrary to popular belief, I thought E.T. was fun.
Dude, you're gonna spark a war on our first chat. Oh, no. You're dooming us all.
Well, the Shuba Duck is doomed us all if it's like copyright claim. I mean, it's 10 hours. But we're not making
any money on this, so...
Yeah. That's true, but, like, I don't want our first video taken down. Well, I guess if it does get taken down, worst case scenario, all we do is just, like, upload the audio, but with a different image or something, and then just mention, like, in the editors, like, as an editor just note towards the beginning, we were originally using a Shuba Duck, but now we're not. I don't know.
It was the one that
Galaga?
No, it was similar to Galaga, but it had this one on
That's
it.
That's Galaga.
And it had, you moved over...
He's literally showing a picture of the Galaga ship.
I don't think it's Galaga.
Galaxian?
And it might have been Galaxian. No, it was like, it had an X in it. And...
I don't know. We'll figure it out next episode.
Well, I still have that old game system.
What's the game you have the most hours on? Let's do that.
Oh, the game I have most hours on.
For me, it's most definitely either Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
So for me, it's actually neither of those. In fact, mine is so old. Oh, it's the grandfather of multi-class fighters. Like
wait, what? I'm sorry, I spaced out.
It was
the grandfather of multi-class
Battle
fighters.
Royale. No, Battle Royale. It was
so PUBG.
Nah.
Some people call it PUBG.
No, that's the great grandfather, and that's Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress 2. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's like the great grandfather of it all.
You know what? I have a friend on Steam, and I'm just gonna show you real quick. I'm not gonna show them because I don't want them to know his name and just start spamming him. But he has easily. Let's see here. How can I just find a game super quick on Steam? Oh, he's got 3,416 hours of Team Fortress 2.
My man.
He literally, his fourth most played game has 1,400 hours. He's played a lot of video games.
Oh, he does Gary's mod too.
Yeah, 2,365. Yeah, you might want to meet him. He's kind of cool.
I might.
Yeah, I might introduce you.
It'd be fun to play games with him.
Yeah, I mean, we could always use another person. And also, I just want to point out, it's just going to be me and Arceaion for the first couple episodes of the podcast. But you never know. We might add people on, as I know I have a few friends that might be interested in making YouTube channels or something, so I was going to try and help them.
Also, for those of you that think my name is familiar, Walter Arceaion, it's because I am on fanfiction and other locations. So if you can find me on there, hey, free to follow, free to read my horrible fanfiction stories.
I mean, I know I bought a mic specifically for this, but I really hope the mic's picking up every bit of audio.
Oh, that would. Oh no, we just recorded an hour and it.
Yeah, I know we recorded an hour. And
we should have done a test.
I mean, we should have done a test, but it's a little late for that now. Worst case scenario, I just pump up. Well, I guess I could try and bump up the volume.
Too late to apologize.
So yeah, if this video has really if the audio is kind of quiet, let us know in the comments. Because I'm just gonna upload it.
It's not Galaga.
I won't try and re-listen to myself. Well, I mean, I probably should, but I'm not gonna try and re-listen to myself first, right now. Because I think that my voice on videos and stuff is cringe, so hence why I probably won't do a face reveal.
He won't do a face reveal.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my identity anonymous.
Depending on certain factors, I might do a face reveal on my channel eventually. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of want to have that anonymous or anonymity.
If we get big enough to go to PAX and stuff, I hope you realize I'm gonna be wearing a certain headwear, and I told you about this, but I'm not gonna tell them about this. They're gonna know.
They'll know.
It's not gonna be a Swagger Souls helmet. I want to point that out. I actually saw some guy walk into a grocery store the other day wearing a Swagger Souls helmet. I don't know if I told you about that.
No, you didn't.
He was some kid, and I know Swagger lives in Australia, so I knew it wasn't him. But I thought it was just the funniest thing, and I was just like, bro, that's great. Okay, now we're actually getting down to the last 2 minutes of the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, so we've actually done pretty well. We've been continuously talking, and like I said, that's why we wanted to make the podcast, is because we play off of each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Aside from that, we might record a few videos after this one.
Yeah, well, directly after this one, we're probably going to record a few videos, but those, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
If it's gonna be on my channel, or just your channel, it's probably gonna be uploaded right after this. So at least our channels have a video.
Well, I say we take a break after this.
Well, we'll take obviously.
Well, we'll talk about this after.
Yeah. Anyways, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, Spentaurthecentaur. I don't.
Oh, the poor kid.
Yeah, my cat's in this room, and she's scared of Arceaion. This is her first time meeting him.
Do you want to open the door and just let her out?
Come on, Mars. Hey, it's okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Problem.
Okay, problem solved. Back to what we were saying.
Well, not really a problem. She just.
Yeah, she's not a problem. She's a kitten. Cats are never problems.
That's debatable.
Okay. We gotta close out this podcast. So
wait. Didn't we agree that we were gonna do a music segment? Like we were gonna pick.
Find a song. Find a song real quick.
No, you had the idea for the song.
Well, I did, but we just announced that we would play that game. So it's a little late. Something. But let's see. I'll just play the song and I'll see.
Yeah. So here's how this is. So this segment we're gonna just start off right off the bat. Don't start it yet, but so the plan is we're gonna play a random small portion of a song from a video game. It's gonna be any video game.
It could be indie. It could be like big title. It could be just anything, and it's either going to hint towards what we're going to be playing, or
it's gonna be you have to figure out.
And if
once you figure it out, then we'll play it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of like a community, like you guys will have like feedback and stuff, and I'd say like for like the first few episodes, if at least like one of you guys get it, because I don't know how many viewers we'll have, but if at least one of you guys get it, we'll play the game. So, yeah, but be sure to subscribe. Oh, well, hold on, let me play. Well, I'm gonna do the outro first, and then I'll play it, and we'll end on that.
Fair enough.
So be sure to subscribe to our.
Well, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Ideas. New ideas coming to you fresh right now. What if we made that song our outro? Like whatever song we want to do, that's gonna be our outro.
That's what I was going to say. Okay, but back to what I was saying. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. We have just like the links, or we have like be sure to subscribe to the channel that this is being posted on, because that's going to be our group channel, Randomness101. We're gonna also have it linked to this. We'll have my channel, Spentaurthecentaur, and then Arceion's channel, which we haven't made yet because this podcast we're gonna make it right after or something like that. So be sure to subscribe, and here's the little clip of today's game.